Hi guys, in Taladaral's kitchen with Nisha, today you are going to learn how to master the art of making til chikki, which is commonly made in every household during Makar Sankranti. Making til chikki requires only a few ingredients. In fact, I would say just 3 as you can see here. There is white sesame seeds, there is jaggery and there is ghee. But just a couple of things to take care are, the proportion of the ingredients should be perfect. You need to cook them for the exact period of time and you need to be very quick. Now when we talk of proportion, I have taken around 3/4 cup of sesame seeds to about half a cup of jaggery and 1.5 teaspoon of ghee here. And about the timings I will share with you when I am cooking. But before we start cooking this, what we also need to do is grease the rolling pin and the thali. So I am going to keep this aside. I have taken around a 10-inch thali here and this is the rolling pin. If you've noticed, I have taken a thicker rolling pin because it's easier to roll and you have to be very quick enough, as I said. So let's grease them one by one. Take very little ghee and grease it. Here I'm showing you to grease a thali because we are going to pour the mixture on this greased thali. But if you have a very smooth platform, you can also do the rolling on a platform. Grease the rolling pin as well and grease it very nicely at this stage because I said you won't have the time once the mixture is ready. So the greasing is also done. Now we'll begin cooking it. So the first step in cooking is to roast the sesame seeds. For that I have taken a deep non-stick pan. Switch on the gas. Put the sesame seeds into the pan and dry roast them for about 5 to 6 minutes. Ensure that the flame is medium. Dry roasting these sesame seeds on a medium flame is very important. If the flame is too slow, it will take far too much of time, and if the flame is very fast, they will turn brown and will start burning very quickly. I've been cooking this for 3 minutes and you can notice that the sesame seeds have turned a little brown, but we need to cook them for some more time. It's been 5 minutes now. I've cooked it for 2 more minutes since I've showed you the last time. And you can see that the sesame seeds have turned brown. Now here you will have to take your own judgment as to cook for 5 minutes or 6 minutes. This is done. I'm going to switch off the gas. I'm going to transfer this onto a plate so that they don't cook further. Keep it aside. Just use a kitchen towel or a tissue paper to wipe this off. And in the same pan we are going to melt the jaggery. For that, add very little ghee into the pan. Once the ghee has been melted, add the jaggery and cook this on a medium flame again for about 2 to 3 minutes. Do not leave the pan at this stage. Keep stirring it continuously. Do not use a smaller pan to melt the jaggery. We need to cook in the same pan because this is little big enough. Once the jaggery has been melted, I am going to add the sesame seeds to this pan only. Add the sesame seeds to this immediately and mix it very well. You need to switch off the flame and then mix, otherwise the jaggery will get extra cooked. The jaggery and the sesame seeds will mix well. And then immediately transfer it to the greased thali. Pat it once. You can use a spoon to remove all the mixture from the ladle. But be very quick. It is hot, so you need to be careful. But if you can bear the heat, you can even it out using your hands and then roll it. Keep evening out the edges so you get uniform pieces. Also ensure that you give equal pressure so you get a nice thin layer which is uniform. So this has been perfectly rolled into approximately an 8-inch circle and cut them into pieces right away. I'm going to even out the edges first. You need to be very quick here also because if this mixture cools down, you won't be able to cut it into pieces. Turn the plate again. And once you've cut this into pieces, you will realize if you touch it, it's still warm enough. You cannot scrape these pieces immediately. So keep this aside for around 15 to 20 minutes or till you realize that it's completely cold, and then we'll scrape it with a flat ladle to get your pieces. So Makar Sankranti is nearing by. Rush to the market, get the ingredients to make this sweet, and I'm sure you are going to be applauded. Enjoy this recipe with your family and friends. Also enjoy kite flying, and then do not forget to share your comments about this recipe. Goodbye.
Download the Tarla Dalal app on your Apple and Android devices. Follow us on the Facebook and tarladalal.com. If you enjoy our recipes, click like. To see more of my recipes, click here. Please share your comments. I would love to hear them. I'm waiting for them.